What's up everybody? If you are new here, my name is Zhané. Welcome to my channel. I don't have any earrings on today, so don't mind. My favorite earrings just literally broke like before the start of this video. It's cool, I'm making me some more. As you guys can tell by the title of the video, I'm coming to you guys with a story time. I do have to get some plastic surgery, and if you want to find out what happened, stay tuned. I just got my little mug here. I'm drinking some tea. It's giving me that glow, you dig? So let me tell you guys what happened. It's not your typical plastic surgery, but I did have to get plastic surgery. I got my ear pierced like in 2014 on this side. I got an industrial piercing, and if you guys don't know what that is, I'll insert a picture right here. And basically that is just when you get the piercing through one part of your ear and it goes like through another side of your ear. So like the bar, I know you guys have seen it. It's really cute. I wanted to get it and I got it pierced. So the place that I went to, I'm not going to name drop or anything. It was somewhere where I don't normally go. So normally if I got any piercings or tattoos or anything, go to this place called Red Octopus, and they're really good. They can be a little bit on the pricey side, but I'd rather pay for that than what happened to me. I went there and they was having some type of like sale or whatever, and I really wanted a piercing. So I went and I got it pierced. It was really cute. I'm gonna insert a picture here. Well, I'll just be inserting pictures throughout the whole video so you guys can see. I really liked it. It was really cute. And like maybe 6 months to a year after I got the piercing, I noticed like these little bumps on my ear. Warning, viewer discretion is advised. Now mind you, I've had my nose pierced before, and I kind of had like the same thing with that, but it was nowhere near what I had on my ear. So like these bumps were huge. So I'm like, oh my God, Googling like what the heck, like what happened? Why is my ear looking like this? And so I easily could have just went back to the place where I got it pierced, but I didn't. So I'm just like, okay, so take care of it. So after I Googled, I realized that it started to keloid. That's basically what it said, how to clean it and how to take care of it and how to remove it or whatever like that. It was saying taking some like saline drops or whatever and putting that on there like at night. It was not going away, y'all. It was just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I'm just like freaking out, like, oh my God, I'm gonna have these big things on my ear, like what am I gonna do? So eventually I said forget about it. I said whatever, and I just continued to just let them grow, and I just let them do their thing. I didn't care anymore. I started to feel like kind of like embarrassed about them, so I stopped wearing my hair up in buns for a long time. So like I would have whatever style I had, I made sure my ears was covered, and sometimes I just didn't really care. I just was like, whatever, it is what it is, you know. I got these big old bumps on my ear, it's cool, whatever. So I did a little bit more research, and I found out that my insurance took care of the removal. So I was like, oh my God. So I was so excited about that. I had to go through like a process. The only way that my insurance would take care of it was if it was a necessity, basically, and not cosmetic. So, you know, your cosmetic plastic surgery is like a boob job, or like your nose, you don't like the way your nose look or something like that. A necessity is like something that's harming you. So, and it was like the keloid started to get dark. It got really, really dark. And basically when I looked it up, it said that that's because of like blood being, I don't know, it was like basically a blood clot basically on my ear, and they used to itch. So I'm like, no, like this is a necessity. So I had to get a letter from my doctor saying that it was a necessity. So when I went to go get my physical, I just decided to ask them for that, and they gave me a letter. I had to research plastic surgeons around me. I'm like, oh my God, this is plastic surgery. Like, I'm gonna have to get plastic surgery. So I looked up some good ones around me. Where did I go? I forgot the name. Da Vinci Plastic Surgery in DC. and I forgot the doctor's name, but they were so nice. They were very welcoming. They answered all of my questions and everything, and I was very scared when I got there because I was just like, this is plastic surgery. I'm like, is it gonna hurt? Like, what's gonna happen after? Are they gonna grow back? So those were a lot of my questions. It was 2 visits. So the first one I went was just a consultation. So they had to like look in my ear and see everything that was going to happen, and then like how they would have to cut here and cut there. The second time I went was when it actually happened, and that's so weird actually. This was the jacket, the Nike jacket that I had on. That's really weird. I didn't even purposely do that. But anyway, when I got there, they I'm just thinking about it. They asked me if I was fine, everything, did I need anything to drink, and I was like, no. So basically they have to like numb the area. So they gave me the option to either put me to sleep while they did it, or to just numb the area so I could be woke. And I decided to stay awake, just because that was what was comfortable for me. And I allowed them to numb the area. So they injected, wait, rewind. They asked me if I wanted to play some music because a lot of their clients, patients, come in there and play their own music. So I was like, sure. And I just played like some smooth jazz. So they injected, I forgot what it's called, but they injected basically the numbing stuff so that I could not feel the pain. So when they first put like the, oh my gosh, when they first put the needle, they put the needle through the first keloid. So I had a keloid on the back and I had a keloid on the top. Now you guys can see like why I said they were so big. So when they first put it through there, like that part kind of hurt. And I'm pretty like, I have a high tolerance for pain, but that hurt. So I just was like, oh, they was like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm fine. Like, but then after like maybe about 10-15 minutes, I didn't feel anything. I mean, you could obviously feel the pressure of them moving around or whatever, but it didn't hurt. So they were doing their thing and removing everything. And then it was 2 doctors. After they removed it, then they were like, do you want to see it? And I was like, sure. So I literally looked on the table and the keloids were on the table. And they were like, we're all finished. I think the process was about like 20-30 minutes. And it went by fast. They had to put stitches on it. So they stitched my ear up. And I was just so happy. I just felt so relieved because like, now I could wear my hair in buns, and now I could just be all young. I could just be more comfortable. Like I said, it was just something that I wanted to remove. Left the office after they stitched it up, but before I left, they told me to come back. I would have to have, when I come back to get the stitches removed, then they would have to inject steroids or something in it so that the keloid wouldn't grow back. And I just didn't really feel comfortable with that. They said it was optional, so I didn't decide to proceed with it. Just because I didn't want to put steroids in. It's been over a year and it didn't grow back. So for my body, I don't want to say for anybody else, but it didn't grow back for me. So I'm glad I made the decision not to. But I'm going to show you guys my ear so you can see how it works. So my ear is not like perfect how it was before I got the keloids removed, but as you can see, it's a much different than when I had the keloids. So you can see I had some work done right there, but this one you can't see anything because it was one right here and one right there. One thing that I learned about this whole experience is that, number one, don't just go to anybody for piercings, tattoos, whatever. Make sure that they know what they're doing. Make sure that they have the proper tools and everything, as far as cleaning, as far as like new tools and everything like that. And I'm usually pretty good about stuff like that. I don't know if I was just pressed to get the piercing or whatever the case was, but I don't know if it was either the piercer or my own like neglect as far as taking care of the piercing, because I cleaned it, but I don't feel like I cleaned it well enough to the point where that happened. So make sure that you are cleaning. If you get any piercings or tattoos, cleaning them properly, making sure, because you don't want to end up like like me and getting a keloid or whatever and have to go through the process of removing it, or it could be even worse, like, you know, you can get an infection or whatever on your ear or wherever else you get the piercing or tattoo or whatever. And it's not, another thing I wanted to say is, it's not that my body doesn't accept piercings, because I have a tragus piercing right here. I have another one on my ear. I've had these, just the basic ones at the bottom, since I was a baby, and they're perfectly fine. So I don't think that it's my body rejects piercings or anything. They actually take them really well. I just personally think that it was either me not taking care of that particular piercing, or it could have been the area, or it could have been who I went to. So just make sure that you guys are taking care of yourselves and making sure that you're doing some type of research before you get these piercings, even if you're just interested in getting them. So that concludes my video, and if you guys have had any type of horror stories or experiences, bad experiences with getting a piercing or anything, comment below, let me know what happened. But thanks so much for watching my video, and I hope you guys have a great day.